know, we can always make another half pass. There's always another preparation. Good. Little shorter reins on both sides, otherwise he slips in the bridle a bit, the transmission slips. Yeah, just sit, that's right. Just sit and hold his mouth. Good. And then prepare and prepare and prepare. You see how he shortens his stride. And he canters around, and okay. We had, good job. Walk for a minute, and we will assess that one. Everything was fine in your preparation. You could have given yourself a little more time by making a half-pass sharper, which it actually is, you know, in the intermediate to the half-pass is quite sharp from, you know, P to X. And then you don't have a lot of space, but you took such a long half-pass that you almost went into the wall down there. Give him a little sharper half-pass to start. Then give yourself a little more time to collect him and get him ready. The first 3 strides were super. He was fine. Then you lost his hindquarters and he propped once, which means he stopped cantering properly and he just jumped with both crow hopped behind him for that prop. And after that he resumed the canter. Unfortunately, that one time when he stopped down in front would have cost you at least 2 points. So it was looking like a 7 or an 8, and as soon as he did that, it would have been a 5 at best. So, and our scale goes from 0 to 10, with 10 of course being almost perfect, that good as it gets. And then we assume, as the horse performs, you start with the 10 in your hand as a judge, and then you take off points for what doesn't really work the way it should. Do you want to try to the right again? Great, let's try it again. This is a very difficult movement to produce, and of course it's required both at the intermediate 2 and the Grand Prix. So positioning, get ready, you can do all the circles you want to get the feel you want, and don't get your reins too long. It helps him a little bit if you, close your hands on a little shorter rein and sit down and, exactly. Take a hold of him a little and help him. There you go. And then he canters much more uphill. Oh, and a fellow horse. Yeah, okay. Good. Come on. Get his attention. Right. Get his attention. Right. And keep him straight. You got it. And now start the preparation. Bring him shorter and shorter. And again. That's all right. And again. And then there was just too much disturbance. And again, you're too close. You see what I mean? You don't get organized in time. Half pass right, and let's get to it. There you go. Really sharp. Really sharp. There you go. Now go straight. You don't have to go all the way to center line. Now get him organized. Yeah, make him short. Position him right. Say, come here with your right rein. Sit and drive him around and forward. And that was better, huh? Good girl. Okay. Now she really had to take a hold of him for the preparation because he was so distracted by the horse walking in that he completely disconnected her. But this could happen in the audience, right? So then just change. Don't do those yet. Just wait.
Christopher.
And we need to do the pirouette the other way. And that's what I told you, everything happens both ways and you can't get away from that. So now let's start from the beginning, Catie, with the sharper half pass. That's the girl. And make him canter up here. He can't turn that. Try again. He can't be so offended because you want him to sit. You know, he has to come back and go, okay, I'll listen to your half pulse. As long as you don't choke him, he's going to be staying with you. He has to stay with you. Right. You can't just take over the ride. Atta girl. Good. And then a half pass left, nice and steady and bend, and look where you want to be, take you with you, take the haunches with you, good. And that's fine. Now go straight and prepare and wait for the moment. That's it, wait for the moment, Apple. Make him sit and turn, and now think forward, good. It doesn't matter that it's large. He's learning, beautiful. Okay, thank you. Great. And this is quite difficult for the horse to sit that much, take the weight, and carry the rider, balance the rider and himself through this movement. And I think he was very good about it because at first he wasn't too thrilled with the concept, and then he listened nicely. Good, and you can tell the walk is getting looser and more relaxed as we work through the other things, and he doesn't care so much about all you guys anymore. All right, so then now let's get to the changes. You were a little eager before to do them, but have at it. Now we will show what we haven't shown before, which is the tempo changes, but I would appreciate Catie if you start with the fours, because we haven't done any tempo changes at all so far. So now we have advanced to the full pirouettes, the zigzags, but both the trot and the canter, and now comes the changes. But if you would start with the fours, you don't have to do it across the diagonal, wherever you are happy, okay?
How was for you? Okay. Yeah.
Good. So now she's going to attempt to not only do the 5 change, but to do them in specific intervals, starting with the 4 tempos, which is the Prix St. George, which is the starter kit for the FEI. Every 4th stride, he will do a change. And of course, he should look like he thought of this himself, but that's all right and directed. That's great. He had one short change here, so we're going to try to get him a little straighter and a little rounder. Maybe not have that. So now we're going to try the 3 techniques. Good girl. Just look straight, outside right. There you go. Good. Not so much laying quite so far back. Excellent. Thank you. Those were the 3s. All right. And now we'll see if we can do a couple of some 2s, and you will see that tension can build with a horse that is learning, because he knows perfectly well. Good job. That's it. And they're getting bigger and nicer as 2s, huh?
Yep.
And more uphill. I like that. The last one wasn't too good. I like the beginning of those. So do a couple of more 2s, because they look the best so far, and then if you want to, a couple of 1s. But I know he's learning this, so we don't want to create a problem with the training. Only if you want. Yes, good. But I like these. They're better than the 4s and the 3s. They're just more engaged. Are you ready to
Leave it
try
to my
a couple
Catie
of
to
1s,
do it
or
upside down.
Okay, she's game. She's going to try a couple of 1s and see how it works. And of course, this is something the horse knows he doesn't do well, so the tension is going to build even more. He's going to go, oh my God, she's going to ask me once. Now look at that. Good. Super. And a couple of more. This is how we start them. 1, 2, 1 each way. Okay? Try again. This is exactly how we start the front 10 piece. We go 1, 1, and the horse eventually gets a little more secure. It's very hard to jump, for a horse to jump from one leg to the other like this. This takes a lot of coordination and balance, see? And that's how we start them. And a couple more, good girl. Great, okay, I think that's about all we can ask from him today. He was just, okay. So he had started the piaffe a little bit. Good. We're going to let him breathe for a minute, and then he's going to show you the beginnings, the embryo of the piaffe, which is the highest collection that we ask for from the horse. And again, he's just learning. But we have just been joined here by Liz Austin and Olivia. And Olivia is a very, very successful horse. And what is really delightful is that he's homebred at your farm, right? He was actually in a foal with this, and I have followed these 2 in their career for many years. And they have been right up there as runner-ups at the World Cup, and always invited to trials for different events, and always knocking at the door. And they are going to go to England and train in the spring, right? So we will soon get a look at Olivier